Let me ask a question to all you Bear fans out there. Do you really believe in this team? Do you really believe that this team is going to go anywhere if they make the playoffs? Especially after the game against the Packers, which they were leading and blew the game again 21-28 in typical Bears fashion. Hey folks, it's Sports Talk Live and I am back. I decided to do this video just to get it out of the way so that way we can go into tomorrow with more videos. But yeah, the Bears ended up losing and I'm not surprised at all by this. Now, I think that they're 9-4, and I know that the Packers have taken over first place in the NFC North at 9-3-1. And the Bears are now in second place, and I think that they're in the wild card spot. But who didn't see this coming? I mean, let's go back to the last couple of years of the Chicago Bears. They haven't beaten the Packers, I don't think, in a couple of years. I don't think it's like 2022 or 2021 was the last time that they beat Green Bay. Um, whether it was Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, um, Jordan Love, doesn't matter who it is. They own the Bears. Okay, the Bears are not at all competitive against them. And I admit I've been impressed with Caleb Williams this year. Everybody used to think that Justin Fields was the guy, and Caleb Williams might be that guy. But I still need to see a lot more from this guy before I'm going to say for sure that he is the de facto, he is the Bears quarterback of the future. We haven't won a Super Bowl since 1985. We haven't been to one since 2006. And each time it looks like they're going somewhere, they just regress again. Um, I don't really know what more, I need to say about this team. Like, this team lost. They deserved to lose that game. They played well in the beginning, but typically, like they always do, they find a way to lose when it matters the most. You can see here in the first quarter, it was competitive. They didn't score at all. The Bears got 3 in the second, 11 in the third, and 7 in the fourth, but the Packers were leading 14-3 by the end of the second quarter. Because of course that they are. Because the Bears forget it's not about playing defense, it's about offense. And for decades now, all that they've done is build a offensive or defensive-minded team. I'm sorry, but if all you care about is defense, what the hell are you doing? How many times have we seen, oh man, we're going to play some Bears football? Bears football has gone nowhere. Okay, it's been miserable for all of us Bears fans because, hey, this team does the same thing each time. Oh, good defense. Offense sucks. That's okay. We don't really need that. Yes, you do. How many times have we made the playoffs in the last, 15 years? I think maybe twice or 3 times. That's not good. This team is one of the oldest NFL teams, founded back in, the 1920s. And we still can't figure out how to play regular football. Do what the Patriots did. Do what the Chiefs do. Do what any of these Super Bowl caliber teams have done in the last 10 or so years to make yourself successful. Because that's what works. That's how you win. Okay? Hell, my Michigan Wolverines and that clown Jim Harbaugh won a national championship before my Bears won a Super Bowl. I saw my Yankees win a World Series and my Celtics win a NBA Finals. And I still have never seen my Bears win a Super Bowl. And I don't know that they're going to anytime soon. They're not winning this year. I pretty much wrote them off. I don't even expect them to make the playoffs. I've been saying all year, if we could get to 7 wins, that would be good. And they surpassed that by 2. But we'll have to see if this team can make the playoffs because their upcoming games, they don't inspire a lot of confidence in me. Okay, let's see. They're playing the Browns. Okay, they should beat the Browns. The Browns are terrible. They're last place in the AFC North. They should easily stomp on Cleveland. Okay, I'm not concerned about that. Then they play the Packers again in Soldier Field. Can you beat the Packers? Let's see. Then they play the 49ers, which they're not going to win that game, and they end up with the Lions. So there's 1, so that would be 10. Yeah, there's a very good chance they could be 10-7. They could be out of the playoffs, or they could be in the wild card spot. But there's a very real chance that they win one of their last 4 games, or one of their last 5 games, just because of how miserable this team is. And you see who they beat this year. Okay, they They lost to the Vikings, lost to the Lions. They beat the Cowboys, okay. Beat the Raiders, all right. They beat the Commanders or the Redskins by 1. Beat the Saints, lost to the Ravens, of course. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Giants, the Vikings, the Steelers, and the Eagles. So they were on a good winning streak there, and then it all fell apart against Green Bay. Which, again, not surprised because this is the Bears, and that's how they've always operated. No matter how much you try to convince me that Ben Johnson is an offensive-minded guru, then why do the Bears keep struggling on offense? Why is it that a lot of times, especially in the game against the Packers, you saw it, they would make a drive and the drive would stall out. They would get somewhere and then, they can't convert. Is it that they don't want to convert, or is it because the ownership doesn't believe that we don't want to play offense? We just want to have a good defensive-minded team. Okay. Defense is fine and all. It really, really is. But here's the thing. Defense doesn't win championships. It's offense that wins titles. All right? If the offense is bad, doesn't matter how good the defense is, you're not going to be able to score. Okay, look at the teams we beat. We beat the Giants. Okay, Giants are terrible. We lost to the Ravens. Okay, Ravens are decent. We beat the Saints. Yeah, man, you beat the Saints. Okay, Saints, without Drew Brees, they suck. We beat the Redskins. Okay. We beat the Raiders. Okay, Raiders are last in the AFC West. We beat the Cowboys. Okay, the Cowboys are terrible this year because they've always been under Jerry. We beat the Vikings. All right, they're in last. They beat the Steelers. Okay, they were struggling. We beat the Eagles. All right. Eagles we're now in a tailspin. Lost to the Packers. We deserve to lose to the Packers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We did. Are we going to beat the Browns? Yeah, probably we're going to beat the Browns because, like I said, it's Cleveland. If you can't beat the Browns, then the Bears don't even deserve to make the playoffs or anything because the Browns are terrible. One of the worst teams in the NFL since they came back in '99. Play the Packers at Soldier Field. If you can beat Green Bay, then we can talk about how good this team is. Beat the 49ers. They're not going to. And please beat the Lions. If you can do those things, then you know what? I might have faith in this team in the playoffs. Now, are they going to go to the Super Bowl? No way. No chance. But they could probably make the divisional round, maybe, if they don't shoot themselves in the foot like they do so many times where they snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Just when you think they're going to win, nope, they're not going to. But that was my quick rant on the Bears. I wanted to get that out to you guys to tell you how unhappy I am that they lost to Green Bay, but we'll have to see what they do on Sunday against the Browns. So, thanks everybody. Glad to be back. Be sure to follow Sports Talk Live. I did post up my video on Twitch. I'm not sure if it was public or not. I have to see if I can in college football. But if it's not, I'll find a way to fix it. I will be live on there as well over the next couple of days. And we'll see what other videos we have coming. I do plan for one tomorrow on college football with the College Football Chronicles. Seems like a lot of people are watching those and enjoying them, so I will keep it going. We're going to be covering a bunch of seasons, again, up until probably about the 1890s or so. But, yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all soon.